At least we had one good sale.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Camilla.
And I'm Kang, and we are
The Five Resellers. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new or if you're a returning viewer, we are just so happy that you're here. Today we have a what sold video for you. We are part-time resellers on Poshmark and eBay. And today we have what sold through the week and a little bonus content for you. We're doing 10 of our top brands, so our top 10 BOLOS.
Yep.
And that is in collaboration with so many other amazing YouTubers. And all of their videos in the collaboration are going to be linked in the description below. And they're people that we've met through Becky Park's reseller YouTube course. So these are all high quality YouTubers that have great information to give you. So it's kind of like a BOLO Palooza this week. So you'll get lots of BOLOs from our channel, from their channel. So get your notepads out and start taking notes. But first, we want to go over our week of sales, which did not include very many BOLOs, as you will find out.
Why don't we just get into it so that we can do this, and then we'll get into those BOLOs.
Yeah.
The first one was this Rose and Olivia sleeveless blouse. It sold for just $12 on Poshmark.
And that was a donation from a friend of ours.
Yeah, for the sales that were $20 and less, we're just gonna breeze through them. Next, on the 7th, was this Nouveau Gasser women's romper. I think that this was pretty surprising. $45.75 on eBay.
So that sold full price. We had it listed for $40 or $39.90, which is usually how I price things. And this was somewhat rare. When I tried to find comps on this brand and this, like a romper from this brand, we only found one sold comp, and it was from someone's website. And they had sold theirs, I think, for $75 or something like that. I don't really remember, but it was expensive, and I remember thinking, wow, that's kind of expensive. Like, I kind of thought, it would be $20, $25. So we listed it at $40 to see, what would happen, and it didn't get that much attention. We've had it listed for a while, but then it sold full price.
Yeah, I think it's the season for it. And it was missing a button. We made sure that the person knew about it after they had purchased it before we shipped it off. They said it was fine, so we are good to go with that. We made a pretty good profit on it, $37, so I'm happy with that sale.
Yeah.
Next, we sold this Lucky Brand Paisley blouse for $20.20 on eBay. So Lucky Brand, great bread and butter.
Right.
Next, we sold this Vans cheetah print. This one was a really cool sale for $50 on Poshmark.
Yeah, these were just really special. They had the leopard print, and then they had the blue and the black checkerboard on there. And they were good size, good big men's size. And they said Vans Doran on there. So I don't know if that's like a line within Vans, or like that means that they were one of the originals or something. I'm not really sure.
It's possible that the price was inflated because it said Van Doren, and he recently passed away, rest in peace. So maybe that's part of it, but also the cheetah print seems to be pretty attractive.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they were really cool sneakers.
So moving on, we have this Victoria's Secret bodysuit that sold for $20 on eBay. Victoria's Secret bread and butter.
Right.
And then we sold these Wrangler jean shorts for $24.70 on eBay.
Some jorts for the summer.
Shorts.
Yeah. So I picked these up based on style because they looked like, mom shorts. They were good length, all those style things going for it. So even though it's kind of a lower brand, Wrangler, since it was vintage and all of that, it had enough things to put it into the buy category. So it sold pretty quickly. Yep.
We then sold this Cyrillus white dress for $17 on eBay. Probably wouldn't pick that up again, would we?
Yeah, it was a child's dress, so it was pretty cheap. We got it at the bin, so maybe we would pick it up again.
I mean, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Next, we sold this Banana Republic maxi skirt for $25.60.
And that was new with tags, and so we picked it up because it was new tags, it was cheap, and that sold, that's a pretty good price for something from Banana Republic, so
Yeah.
we're happy with that sale.
Probably only sold that well because it was new with tag. It
Right.
kind of gives you an idea of what a new with tag Banana Republic item would go for.
Mm-hmm.
We sold this cabbie utility jacket for $27.90 on eBay.
We've had some good luck selling cabbie. We have about a 50% sell-through rate on it. We only pick up new tag cabbie, which is like the more square tag. So
Moving on, we sold these Briggs fruit pants for $19 on eBay.
I thought were really cute, but they took forever to sell.
Yeah. We then sold these orange corduroys by Jack Wells for $20 on eBay.
We would not pick those up again. They've been around for forever and they sold not very well.
Right. Then we sold this Burl Ives CD for $22.79 on eBay.
Yeah, make sure you're scanning CDs. Some of them can go for a good amount, and it was easy to list, easy to ship out, all of that.
Yep, medium mail, easy to ship, pretty cheap. Then we sold these American Eagle jeans for $10 on Poshmark.
Yeah, this was not a very good sale. These were low rise, they were a size 0, they had like nothing going for them other than the fact that they were American Eagle. So make sure that you're checking sizes and all of that. But those were, I think oh no, those came from the bins. I thought maybe we got them for free. No, we bought those.
Yeah, we bought those. To be fair, it was 256 days ago that we listed it, and only recently, maybe a few months ago, we started to get very conscious of the things we're picking up at the bins. Even though it's cheap, we really want to try to get higher quality items. So it's great to get rid of these, older items, lower quality, and we're just trying to be much better, more conscious about that. Next, we sold this Free People patchwork clogs, the thing that saved our week.
Yeah.
We sold it for $80 on Poshmark.
So this was our highest sale for the week, and these we picked up from Buffalo Exchange on our honeymoon, and so you can see the shoe haul that we did up here. And we also got those Vans on our honeymoon as well. So we had 2 really good sales from that haul, and honestly, we've sold a lot of those shoes already, and they have just been listed recently. So that was a great sale. The buyer today just gave us a 5-star rating, which is like amazing. When you sell something for a high dollar, it's always like, oh, are they gonna return it?
Right,
I hope
right.
not, So that was a great sale. We did spend $28 on those clogs originally. So even still, we more than doubled our money, so I'm happy with that profit.
Okay, so moving on, we have this black and white polka dot top from Loft. Sold it for just $8 on eBay. Moving on, we got this blue Crocs that we sold for $21.10 on eBay. Not bad.
Yeah, so those are pretty good. They were actually pretty worn. So I'm surprised that they sold so well, but they were good size, pretty big. So we're happy with that sale.
We sold this Prana Gray Sherpa sweatshirt for $20 on Poshmark.
And that we picked up on our honeymoon, and we showed that in our most recent clothing haul. So that was a good sale. We like picking up Prana. It seems to sell well for us in about $20 to $25 range.
Right, bread and butter. There you go. We sold this Ace & Co. sunflower shirt for $17 on Poshmark. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not great.
It was cute.
Yeah. Next, we sold this USA Volleyball quarter zip for $15 on Poshmark. Bad buy.
Yeah, we had that for a long time.
Yeah. Next was a not so bad sale. Talbot's Chatham floral pants for $22.55 on eBay.
Yeah, and those we picked up on our honeymoon as well. Those sold within the day of being listed, so that is always great. And I think it was because they were a good size. They were size 16, and they were a really cute pattern. So perfect for all of that. And then the fact that people are going back to work and, into offices, and they might not be the same size that they were when they last went to the office. So I think people are looking for work pants right now.
Right. So we're happy with that. Very quick flips. especially when it comes to Talbot. Our sell-through rate is 50 or 60% on Talbot, so
yeah,
we'll take it. We had the sale. It was Lily Ann. It was a skirt set. This one was kind of surprising to me. So it was $38.55 on eBay.
And that, again, also sold within the day. So this was 1980s Lily Ann. So I looked at the tag and I searched it on Vintage Fashion Guild, the Vintage Fashion Guild website, to see if I could date it. And so it ended up being in the 80s based on that, and then on the Union tag. And so I, researched comps on eBay, and it seemed like things were going from anywhere from 25 to about 50. So I priced it at 40. Someone sent me an offer for 30 and I accepted. And then so this was their payment with the shipping.
Okay, so round this week out, we sold this Lily Pulitzer dress, $20.65 on eBay. This one has a bit of a story to it.
Yeah, this one, it's our second time selling it. The first time the buyer bought it, never paid. I let it go. Like I must have sent them at least one payment reminder. And then finally, it's like a month later, and I have the unpaid item assistant turned on. And so it automatically went to an unpaid item case. And the person then messaged me and was like, oh, I didn't mean to buy this. My daughter bought it by accident, whatever. They always say that. My daughter bought it by accident.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, I guess kids are really on eBay trying to buy things online. I don't know. But so then she was like, can you cancel it? And at that point, once it's in the case, you can't cancel it. So I couldn't cancel it. It was like back and forth. She was like, all this stuff, like, I guess I'll just pay for it. And I was like, don't pay for it if you don't want it. Like, I don't want you to get it and then return it to me. Or, I don't know. Whatever.
There's so much drama.
Yeah.
And we were just so over it. So we were so glad to have sold this and just let it go. Yeah. It only sold for $20. Lily Pulitzer usually sells for more, right? It's pretty popular brand.
But this was pretty plain, and I don't know. It wasn't.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We're done with that.
Yeah.
It's good. So those are all of our sales.
Yeah.
Not a great week by any means, but not a terrible week. So let's go through the numbers.
So in total, we sold 23 items, and we had a gross revenue of $591.34. Our cost of goods, so those 23 items, we spent $39.31, and our net was $374.72. So, an average week for us.
Pretty average.
So, we try to average around 400, 450 each week. That gets us to our monthly goal, which gets us to our yearly goal.
Yeah.
So, this is pretty good compared to last week. We had an amazing week, so it all balances out overall.
Actually, below average, if we're going to say about 400. But, it is what it is. And those Free People clogs really saved our week.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we talked about why exactly they were special and why they sold for $80, but we'll show you a better picture.
And they were pretty rare and in terms of availability online. And when I searched it, there were not that many for sale. There were a lot that had sold. And then on the for sale page, there were a couple in search of listings. So that's always a good sign. And they sold on Poshmark, which I figured that they would. Based on my research, Poshmark, they seem to be selling really high. On eBay, it didn't seem like there was that much interest. On the therapy tool, it didn't seem like there was that much interest. So it's always good when you are researching things. Like if you think something is really special and you aren't seeing the comps that you think they should be on one platform, check another platform because it might be just a different audience. That sort of thing.
So saved our week. Otherwise, we would have had a really bad week. So those are our numbers. Hopefully you had a great week. Let us know in the comments how you did. We're going to just go into our community bolos.
Yeah.
We pre-recorded this last week, and I think that with this collaboration, it's just so great that we get to collaborate with our classmates and our cohort and really show you some of the great things that we have with our data, with the things that we like to pick up, the best of the best that we like to pick up.
Yeah, because it really does vary person to person. So you'll see, based on people all across the country, even some in Canada, that our top brands aren't their top brands. So it depends on where you live. It depends on just who your audience is, like who your closet and store is being shown to. So there are a lot of variables that go into it. So our top brands doesn't necessarily mean that they are going to be your top brands.
Right.
So it's really helpful to know your own data. So that's what we're really passionate about, and that's, you'll see in that section, we're using our Sarah Styles dashboard, which is always fun to look at. Lots of fun charts.
Yeah, so we'll show you there, and we'll see you later. All right, as we mentioned earlier, we're gonna go through some BOLOs because these are our BOLOs, and we're part of this community. So this is the community BOLO section. So we'll go through 5 great BOLOs that you should know about, and I think that for the picking community where you guys are doing mostly garage sales and hard goods, these are great for you to know, and obviously great for the clothing reseller community to know. And then we'll go through 5 other brands that for us do very well, pretty good sell-through rate and things like that.
And these are all clothing brands. So we have had some good luck one-off successes on other things, but we want to stick to things that we've sold more than one of, so that we know that reliably this brand sells well.
Right. So
the first of these BOLO brands is Johnny Was. So you have probably seen in either our hauls or our What Sold videos that we love selling this brand. We have picked it up, we've picked it up more often, but you'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah, we have a haul coming up that shows you we picked up 3 in one bin strip.
Yeah.
So,
but before that, we had 4, and we have a 100% sell-through rate on them. So we've sold all 4 of those items, and the average selling price, so this is gross, but I think most of them sold on Poshmark. So the average selling price is $47.74. So we've always picked up smaller sizes. So we've had like small and mediums, never like a large or extra large. And I've heard that the large or extra large on Johnny Was sells better. So that's our first one. So our next BOLO brand is Kate Spade. And that brand for us has an 80% sell-through rate. And that average selling price is $50.78. We like selling Kate Spade. It doesn't sell for as much as it used to, but it is still a good brand to pick up, especially if you can find, like one of the ones that we had was worn by Zoe Deschanel. And so if you can find Kate Spade that's worn by someone, a famous person or something like that, that is a really good item to pick up.
I think one thing to note about all of these is that we have a very low cost of goods, around $2 per piece. And also, they are used items. And so our averages are based on those 2 factors, that they're low cost of good and that they're used. So keep that in mind. I think that if you come across something that is on this list, but it's $10 or $15, it's kind of hard to, swallow and try to make a good profit on. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Next, we love selling Lululemon.
Yeah.
And this is our 3rd category for our BOLOs. We have a 95.65% sell-through rate, and the average sale price is $32.49. And that is really good for us.
So you want to be careful with Lululemon because some items sell higher than others. So some items we've sold, like we've had some Align high-rise leggings and some Wonder Under high-rise leggings, and those sold for like $70. And then we've had some that, like Crabs leggings that have sold only for $20. So you want to make sure if you're going to pay up for Lululemon that it is a desirable style and that it's in good condition, because otherwise it's not worth as much. You might still want to pick it up if your cost of goods is low enough, because in our experience, it's sold. The only thing that hasn't sold is we have, I think, one cropped pair of leggings left in our closet right now. But everything else is sold, so.
Yep, great sell-through rate for us. So hopefully we get more of them.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've been paying attention to any of our What Sold videos, we tell you that we love selling Vionics. So that's number 4 on this list. We have a 90% sell-through rate, and it sells for, on average, $29.68.
Yeah, so we just have one pair of sandals left, and we're pretty sure they're going to sell soon. We just listed them this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if that moves up to 100% after a couple weeks from now. So we love selling Vionic, and that is a good average selling price for us. So we're happy with that. So our next brand for you is Eileen Fisher. And this for us has a 100% sell-through rate. If you watched our last What Sold video, you'll see the last of our Eileen Fisher sell. And that has an average selling price for us of $30.36. And so we like picking up Eileen Fisher. I've heard some other resellers kind of poo-poo on Eileen. I don't get it, because 100% sell-through rate is 100% sell-through rate. You have to price items according to, you know, their fabric, their desirability, all of that. So I'm happy with that selling point, because we pick up our items pretty low. So that is really good for us, and it seems to be pretty reliable for us. So
yeah, so really good brands. Our top 5 for everyone, really. But you know, if you're not really into clothes all that much, those are some really good brands to be on the lookout for, especially if you find them for, let's say, less than $5. I think all of those would be reasonable to pick up for less than $5.
Exactly. So you might be wondering what we're looking at when we're telling you these, because you might notice that we're looking at our screen a lot, and that's because we're looking at our Sarah Styles dashboard, where we import all of our data, and then it populates into charts and graphs to help us see visually what it looks like. So what is our success? What are these brands that we should be looking for? And so we have a chart that has our top 20 brands by revenue, and then in that chart it has sell-through rate on one axis and then average selling price in another axis. So you can see kind of in one corner your BOLO brand, so those items that have that high sell-through rate and that high average selling price. So those are the items that you really, really want to pick up, but often you don't have as many of those. So on here it's visualized as circles. So the smaller circle means fewer of those items in your closet or in your store. The larger circles means more of those items. So now we're going to move into a little bit more of our old reliables. So those items that have that high sell-through rate, but maybe have a lower average sale price than the ones that we just shared.
Yeah, so within our top 10 brands that we like to sell, the 6th is going to be Athleta.
And that has an 80% sell-through rate for us, and the average selling price is $24.22.
Yeah, not so bad. We will generally pick it up. It's a great brand. It's kind of like next rung on the ladder versus Lululemon, so we'll pick it up for less than $2 pretty much anything.
So our next brand is Torrid, which for us has an 88.24% sell-through rate and an average selling price of $20.58. So we love picking up Torrid. We pretty much pick it up whenever we see it, as long as it's a good size. So we wouldn't necessarily pick up Torrid 000, and if it's not a really cute style, we don't even pick up Torrid size 1. But basically Torrid size 2 on up, we'll pick up and try to sell it. So
yeah. Next on this list, we have Banana Republic. It's got a 86.67% sell-through rate with an average sale price of $19.77. And we generally don't pick up a whole lot of Banana Republic, but it's a pretty well-known brand, a great mall brand. And so if you feel like the style is nice and the
fabric content, that's really what, at least for me, when we're out sourcing, that is what will make my no for Banana Republic turn into a yes. So if it's merino wool, if it's cashmere, something like that, so that's usually what I'm looking for in Banana Republic to make me buy it. And so you really have to take these BOLO, like you really have to be picky with that brand because not everything is going to sell well for that. So that sell-through rate is us being very picky when we're at the thrift store of what Banana Republic we're actually going to pick up.
Yeah, I'll usually pick up, some here and there, and then she gets the final say. She's the boss. So that's what that means when we're trying to be very picky, is that I'll try to pick up some stuff and then she'll throw it back if she doesn't like it.
Yeah. Next
on our list is Free People. It's got a 77.78% sell-through rate, and the average sale price is $20.88. It's one of our bread and butter brands. We like to pick it up at the bins. We generally really don't like to buy it for more than $2.50 per item because we know that it's kind of iffy. We try to be pretty picky on that as well.
Exactly. So you want to make sure that it's in really good condition, because often what happens to us with Free People is we pick it up, we're like, oh, this looks really nice, and it's kind of got fraying or something, and you think maybe it's like purposeful fraying, but actually someone cut it. So you have to be kind of careful with that, because with a distressed look, you really have to look for holes and things like that, because you can often be deceived as you're moving quickly through a thrift store that it was manufactured that way when it wasn't.
Tricky.
So our last brand for you is Victoria's Secret, and it has an 82.61% sell-through rate and an average selling price of $17.43. And so this is including Victoria's Secret just generally, but then also Pink by Victoria's Secret, which we pick up pretty often, especially if it's kind of blingy or it has the pink spell out on there. Those sell really quickly for us, especially over on eBay. So we'll pick that up. We pick up bras by Victoria's Secret. We pick up like nighties by Victoria's Secret. So they sell pretty well for us.
The sell-through rate is great. It's just the average sale price is not that great. And so, you got to balance some of that stuff anyway. So sometimes you just got to have some bread and butter items in your closet to help other things. So
right, exactly. And for us, especially with the bras and the nightgowns and things, they are so lightweight at the bins that we just kind of throw them in there and think, oh well, they're free money almost because they're so light. So
yeah. So there you go. Our top 10 brands that we like to sell. Hopefully you gathered, a little bit of information there for those of you who don't really sell clothing all that much. And, for those of you who do sell clothing, hopefully you agree with some of the things that we said in our assessments of these. We really do like to look at this data. If you're interested in the Sarah Styles dashboard, it's a one-time fee where we are affiliates, and you can click on that down below in the description.
Yeah, because the thing is that our top brands might not be your top brands, depending on what part of the country you live in, just depending on who sees your closet and, who is searching for things in your eBay store.
How much you're paying for things.
Exactly.
And how much you're willing to sell.
Yeah, because I'm always surprised when I see other people's dashboards, or I see other people saying, oh, this brand sells really well for me. I'm like, it doesn't for me, like I can't get it to move at all, So I think also those things just vary person to person. So you can't know what's going to be successful just by watching other people. You have to know what's successful for you so that you can keep doing those things,
Now that we're about a year into this, and we're gathering even more data, hopefully we'll do this again next year, and we'll give you a better picture of what we're doing, because aggregating all this data is very exciting to know what brands are doing great, and hopefully we can share more substantial data with you in the future.
Exactly. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below of maybe what your top brand is, or what your BOLO is for anyone who is interested in clothes or interested in whatever your top category is. So what is the top brand in your top category that, if we were out at a garage sale or at the bins or something, you would say, if you're looking for something in this category, look for specifically this brand or this item.
Right.
Let us know.
Yeah,
We'd love to hear.
Yeah, we would definitely love to hear because we're always trying to learn about new things. So make sure you check out all of the other content creators in this collaboration. They are so great. They're part of that Becky Park course that we took, you know, the YouTube content creator course. And they've got a lot of great bolos as well. They are doing the top 10, you know, in their own style. So hopefully you watch them, support them. I think that it's going to be so much fun watching their videos. Yeah. So make sure you check them out. And if you're interested in that course, you can find our affiliate link down below as well.
Yeah, affiliate links for days. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you like what sold videos and thrift hauls and seeing, you know, all our random stuff that we are picking up and talking about. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell notification so you are notified when we put out new videos. And we will see you in the next one.
Keep that passion burning. We are rooting for you. Hopefully you are, you know, ramping things up like we are. We're so excited for you. We'll see you later.
Bye.